Anyway, I think we bullshit enough. Let's get back to One Piece.
Oh, geez, there's something else I wanted to mention, like another instance like this, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
If you do remember,
Um,
let me know.
yeah, I will. But yeah, I was gonna say like too many of the assassins. So like after like I was hoping Syndicate would like rekindle my love of the series, but it didn't. And since then, I've not really cared all that much about playing any of the other games.
That
But
kind of
here's the thing,
sucks.
I do have quite a few of the Assassin's Creed games available on Game Pass, so I could play them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just like there are other games that I want to play more. Like I want to play Wu Chang Fallen Feathers more than I want to play the Assassin's Creed games. And I have such a big backlog. I'm not I'm not at a loss for good games.
Yeah. Like I'm totally with you. I actually want to do a stream of Expedition 33 myself. But I have
Oh, you're
so
gonna
much
you
stuff.
I think as long as you can get your head around the parry system, I think you're really going to enjoy the Expedition 33 game. I will also say you don't feel like you have to play the game in expeditioner mode.
I might figure that out what you mean by that when I actually start playing the game. I don't mean that.
Expeditioner mode, the parries are important. Story mode,
Okay, so it's
less so.
difficulty. It's difficulty then.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
difficulty. Like I started off in expeditioner mode, and I am literally staying in expeditioner mode out of sheer stubbornness, not because it is actually the mode I should be playing.
I completely understand that because I know how stubborn you can get. I've been around you long enough to know you are a very stubborn woman.
Yup. I'm so close to the end of it though. I wanted to level up all my characters, and I'm debating whether I want to do that on stream or off stream, and it's going to depend on like whether or not I play like literally if I'm just doing side stuff. Like if I'm just doing like side battles and not even touching the main battles, I might do that off stream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there are main battles in it that I wanted to like play as well. So it's like, which one is it supposed to be?
Yeah, like I completely get that because when I was doing Lost Odyssey, basically the arena thing, I wanted to save at least some of those fights for like on screen, like most likely like the final ones, but a lot of those gimmicks are just way too bad.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, leveling up my characters is gonna take some time. So if I just run around and like fight various enemies, I'd probably have a better time than try like if I did this off stream, because it's not fun to watch necessarily.
yeah, like
Oh, I can, however, make every single character bald.
oh god.
No, there it's a full-blown achievement because there is an enemy that you have to fight with each character individually rather than on their usual teams, in order to get this cosmetic. And it's not an easy fight. And the fact that I finally got through them and now I can make every single character bald.
Oh
I
god.
have to say the devs have a very interesting sense of humor. Honestly, it's kind of like leveling up the characters, unless I'm doing like the main fights or the endless tower, it's more akin to running around in the grass in Pokemon to level up your Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I really should just like do this off stream. it's not worth um the struggle of doing it on stream.
Yeah, like yeah. Real quick, because I brought up the arena for the backyard for Lost Odyssey. This is one of the fights that you have to get through. A germ of annoyance. Simply getting close to this guy makes you feel ill. Keeping him fight ready is a real task.
I may have to refresh stream because I think I'm still like a little bit behind. Nope. There might be something in Memoria. Let's talk to him is the last thing I see.
Yeah. No, I'm still on this one. Well, I'm still on that. Yeah, I've been slowly going through this. I've been slowly going through this just so I could actually get through it. And I've also been letting you talk. That's why I haven't been reading myself.
Oh, that's fair.
Back talk to Liam.
I still need to catch up with One Piece. I got past Dressrosa, but I didn't like go further.
I'm pretty sure you're going to basically like what you're gonna get.
I probably will. I like a lot of One Piece. I already know most of the story of Cake Island and all that. No, the issue is just that like I like to wait until like the thing is finished and then I just never got around to watching it. There's a lot of anime that I'm supposed to get around to watching.
Okay. So right now, since you're after Dressrosa, you've missed Whole Zoe, you missed Whole Cake, you missed Wano 1, you missed Onishigima, you missed Egghead, and we're in the end game parts for Elbaf. We finally made it to Elbaf.
I do also know the story of some of the story of Elbaf. And what's his face?
Loki.
Stupid shadow asshole with the hypnotizing powers.
No, that's not hypnotizing. That's not We don't know what the fuck is with the Holy Knights.
It's something.
All we know is that basically Brooke has a tie to one of the Holy Knights. So he actually is getting a fight in this arc.
Okay. I think the last time there was like a full-blown Brooke fight was Moria.
Come to. No, no. Well, for you, he actually has a small fight with Big Mom in Whole Cake. Let's go back to Alabasta. Anyway, yeah, back to this backyard fight. Basically, you have to defeat all enemies. You are poisoned, so you take damage every turn.
Oh,
you are dizzy.
I hate those sorts of status effects.
Yeah,
this
dizzy.
is one of the good things that you get in Expedition 33 because you can get buffs that will negate certain status effects, and certain status effects are a pain in the ass to deal with. Mind you, getting the buffs does take a while because a lot of them are like you have to beat a certain boss or go to a certain place in order to get the buff in question, get the anti-debuff in question, rather. And then you have to unlock the anti-debuff with a very specific method. It's the same for any of the add-ons that you can get. You have to attach it to a character. That character has to go through 3 fights with it being used, and then it's unlocked for everybody.
Yeah. Dizzy is essentially confused, so you can't pick who you're attacking. You also can attack your allies. You also have Seal, Mute, in those types of games. In order to get the bigger of the rewards for this, you cannot revive any KO'd party members. That includes the auto revive that the immortal party members have. That is complete horseshit.
Hey, are you fucking kidding me? I have so much disdain for status effects.
There are others that are
And these
worse.
turn-based battles.
There are others that were worse. Because the next one, basically, you have to defeat 15 enemies before you defeat the main enemy. That will constantly respawn from another enemy. These spawners will cast literally every fucking status effect on you except for Dizzy, including Petrify. And this is a game where if every party member is petrified, you get a game over.
Okay, so let me give you an example of something equally irritating. This is from Claire Obscure. I'm not going to tell you which boss or like anything like that, but there is a boss that summons 2 minions that are only there for like 3 turns, and at the end of the 3 turns, if you haven't killed the 2 minions, the boss absorbs their health.
Okay, that's not that bad.
And they can inflict status effects on you and on themselves. So like buffs for themselves, debuffs for you.
It debuffs for you, yeah, okay.
This boss was one of the few that I only tackled like towards the end of my playthrough, which meant I was leveled up enough that I could take out the minions fairly quickly. It was a fucking pain in the ass though.
So this is for a side quest then, since you said that you could play through the game normally.
Yeah, kind of. There are. You have your regular enemies, and then you have a special type of enemy called a chromatic. And the chromatic enemies usually have special
Powers.
Yeah, special powers or special buffs.
Yeah.
They like have the same attacks as the whatchamacallit, the regular enemies, but their attacks might they might do more hits in their attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the regular enemy is a guy with a sword that does like 3 hits on you, the chromatic would be a guy with a sword who does like 8 hits on you.
Oh wow, I was thinking it was probably just gonna be like 1 or 2 extra hits.
It depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Huh.
And you usually get like a lot of experience when you beat them, and sometimes they will give you like an item.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, the boss I was describing, the one who summons minions, that one is a chromatic. You don't have to fight every chromatic, but you probably want to if you want to get like more level ups and more powers, because like I said, some of them give you items, and some of the items are very, very useful. Like some of them are the anti-debuff ones, anti-debuff items. Some of them are items that you can use to like level up your weapons. Some of them are items that get utilized in other ways. So.
Okay.
So yeah, there is a genuine incentive as to why you might want to like fight some of the optional bosses.
Yeah, yeah, which that's totally fine. Just basically just adds more for grinding
Yeah,
in a sense.
but I feel like some of the bosses, like the side bosses, the optional bosses, are actually like they have their own like cutscenes and such too. So that's why like I can go around and level up my character is not an issue, but I can't do any of the big bosses that would give me a lot of experience points because those guys are also usually have like little bits of lore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which that one like I said, that one doesn't the one you were describing about the boss being able to just absorb the HP of the minions, that one doesn't seem so bad. That can be annoying. I'm not going to say it's that it's not that bad. That would be
so
annoying.
the speciality of this particular enemy is that after a certain number of turns, it runs away.
Wait, okay, so the absorbing enemy will run away after a number of turns.
Yes.
Okay, that's...
So not only do you have to like defeat the boss before they have a chance to run away, you also have to defeat the minions so that they can't be used for to buff up the boss. It was a pain in the ass of a mission, a boss battle.
I forgot there's this thing. I forgot about this part. Like, oh, we have to go back to Memoria so much.
They all have things to talk to you about too.
And you have to go back to almost every area just to find where you need to go in order to continue. No, it's just HP that this boss gets, right? It doesn't up its defense. It doesn't up its attack. It's just health.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes.
You hesitated.
So I did say that the minions can put buffs on the various characters, right?
Yeah.
So some of the buffs are like some of the debuffs that you get are like dizzy or I don't think the guy uses blight.
Basically, it's status effects instead of basically just buffing their own stats. Okay.
One of the buffs is a shield, and the shield negates like for however many shields the boss gets, it negates that many attacks.
South Park Stick of Truth does that same thing.
And it's a pretty standard trope?
Yeah.
Thing, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's just like you have basically each hit will take off a different thing in the case. So basically just like hitting twice on a 3 shield on an enemy with the 3 shield will leave it with 1, that sort of stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that yeah. Stick of Truth has that exact same mechanic. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was hearing something from outside and I just wanted to double check.
I've been there. I have my window open because my room's a little bit hot, and I completely understand that.
The windows are closed, but I could still hear it. It sounded like a truck thing, and you normally don't get trucks around here making this much noise at this time of night.
Depends
Yeah,
on where you are, because we get a lot. Because there are a lot of cars, even around 11.
この本ね
honestly, at first, I'm assuming it's a truck, but I thought it might be a train. It was basically the train horn sort of sound.
Yeah, no.
But it could also, I guess it could also be a
何が書かれてんだ
truck. And it's more likely to be a truck. Trains is still a
いに
little
しえの
too
儀
far
式に
away
つい
from
て
train.
書かれてる
I don't know. Anyway,
楽譜に関して書かれてるのは
so yeah, it's like I said, the boss is a bit of a pain in the ass. On top of that,
神の息吹の祭壇
those particular enemies, this particular boss, that like the enemy that this boss is based on, you have to chase them into a trap in order to fight them.
神の息吹
Okay, that's a little annoying.
と書かれてるのね
I mean, like once you figure it out, you figure it out. But like,
神の息吹
they
を
get
与え
you,
る
they
歌
net you a lot of money specifically, which is why
救
there
い
are a
の
lot of
日差
fights.
しという
Well,
曲が
which is
書
why
かれ
you
て
want
る
to fight them in the first place. So, yeah, that.
私
To be honest, it also it sounds a little bit like Metal Slime, the Metal Slime family in Dragon Quest.
昔から何度も聞いたよ
Only
うな
except for
楽譜なんか
yeah,
なくても
except for
大丈夫
except for having buffs and debuffs, they have a chance to run away even on the first turn. Super high evasion, super high defenses. Like you have to rely on either crits, especially for the later two kinds, or an attack called Metal Slash.
本当かリム
And it's like
天行の塔に戻りましょう
it's a really annoying mechanic,
あの部屋の謎が解けるわ
but they give so much XP. Like the normal metal slimes give 1,000 XP.
どうすだリム
The next level is
これが
is liquid. 3,000. Wait, hold on. These were on a
なんだ
these were on a cutscene. So I can actually do this. I'm just gonna go to 7.
変わった歌
I
ね
kind of want to listen
本
to
当
this.
にこういう歌なの
10,050 XP
歌は合っているはずよ
for liquid.
でもほら長い間歌っ
Sh-
てなかった
Metal King slimes? 30 30,000. And again, these you need to rely on crits for the kings and the liquids, not so much the liquids though, because kings and I'm going off Dragon Quest 7 because that's the more recent one I've been playing. They have 20 HP.
よ
Yeah.
うまく演奏
Reminder,
した
they have 999 defense and 255 agility.
現れたぞ
Max for both.
リムブレック
Liquid metals
この
have 6 HP.
リムさんのおかげですね
And the normal metal slimes,
ありがとうブレック
4.
よ恐縮ですよし
They keep
これで先に進
I
め
feel like
る
these numbers are just going over my head right now.
待ってよ
basically it's just you need to make sure you need to rely on crits in order to kill these things. And it's like, oh my god, it's so annoying.
Ah, okay.
Like when I revisit DQ7, I'm going to be using them for grinding. Because they're what you need for grinding.
あリムがもういないみんな急いで追いかけるぞ
Room of Peace. If I remember correctly, this is the final save spot for the game.
Alright, I'm actually going to be ducking out because I need to go get myself some food.
Go get some food and that stuff. Take care of yourself.
Bye, everybody.
Later. Thanks for stopping by. This place is especially similar. Yeah, to the strange place, right? Way bigger, though. Let's just go. I'm worried about Lynn. Boss refight.
CP9 それもあの二人だ。動物園かよ。後のやつもあいつもどっちもぶっ飛ばす。
Boss refight. Starting off, Lucci and Kaku.
メモリアで会った時より力が上がってやがる。
おいおい嘘だろ。関係ねえ。ぶっ飛ばして先に進むぞ。
The only difference between them is basically just how they just have stronger stats now. Swap out Chopper for Nami, Nami for Chopper, and what we'll do is we'll hit up some buffs and debuffs. So pop up the Herb Grilled Bubble Bird. They do not have anything new up their sleeves. It's just stronger stats. Chopper. Pop one onto Kaku. We'll handle these one at a time. And these are when basically these are royally all helpful. Especially stuff like Lilvin Flambeur's Diamond Parry shot. No. Thunderland's Flip Caliber Phoenix shot. Because it heavily damages Zoan Delphi users. Which both Lucci and Kaku are. So basically, just make sure your basically just match up type changes, and we won't have an issue. And with that, we took off literally 75% of their HP. King Cobra onto Lucci. I know we debuffed Kaku, but I wasn't expecting that was going to do that much damage. So you never got to see this move when we rematched Lucci. And there goes down goes the cat. You do not have to deal with the defeat boss as blank character for these. It is just beat the boss. And for that reward, we get 3 cube fragments for Robin. Usopp to 59, giving him 133 HP, 9 TP, 44 attack, 78 defense, and 42 guts. We only need one of those 3, so here's Shock to rank 3, and just a 600 attack buff. There is nothing around in this area, these areas.
げまたやばそうな感じだな。
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought that it was. You thought Kaku and Lucci were the only rematches? Nope. Part 2 is the Warlord duo,
どっちも
Crocodile and Doflamingo.
ワニもミンゴもまとめてぶっ飛ばす。ねえ、ひょっとしてこいつらも。
よほほほほ。おそらく強くなっているんでしょうね。私、クロコダイルさんは初めましてですけど。
You probably might meet him soon because Crocodile's still around in the New World, Brooke.
どっちにしろやるしかねえんだ。よし、みんなやるぞ。よし。
Both of them are speed types too. So basically, we're just going to be keeping up the same thing. Although we might not. Although considering the damage we dealt to Lucci and Kaku with one group hit, we probably won't waste time with those.
ありがとう、チョッパー。おう。
お前、グランドセッコ。グランドです。
まだまだ。
よし、やるか。思い出せ。
I just want to give it a little bit more AP, but yeah.
ヘル。なる。聞かねえな。
Alright, so
強えな。
yeah. Now you might think that basically using something if we had the energy, using Gum Gum Dragonfire Pistol Twister Star would be helpful. That's only helpful against Crocodile. Because remember, Doflamingo is a Paramecia user. Crocodile is Logia. But yeah, Gum Gum Muton Gatling Tempo would be more helpful because they're both still double free. Oh, whoops, he's resist. Oh, he'll resist it. Okay, my bad.
ゴムゴムの。
イケオルフィ。
レッドホーク。俺たちの力見せてやろうぜ。
That's the same effect. That's the same type of effect as doing a big hit in Pokemon to an unaffected move doing a big hit. That is hysterical. Yeah, no, we're fine. Usopp. Let's have you, Sunflower Star, Doflamingo. Usopp is a good character to have as backup, though. We'll give Luffy some TP. And, of course, missed.
無駄だ。
おい、お前。
Sanji will give him some TP.
よし、と。
I'll probably have Chopper heal
相
Luffy.
手が強そうだからって逃げ出すわけにはいかねえ。必殺。仲間の力を見せてやる。
Yeah, we'll pop a single cure to heal Luffy. Nice full health.
ありがとう、チョッパー。
Shoot.
俺が。
Damn! Almost took him out.
おい、お前。
Let's give Doflamingo a Flamberge shot.
ジャンブ。フランバージュシャット。雲の砂木。
You know, next time we reach Luffy's turn, we might just have, we might have, snake crocodile. Ah, and he's down. And crocodile's down.
俺だって強くなったんだ。こんなやつに
Trevor doesn't need to heal anyone, so we'll have him give a Cloven Diamond.
国定ダイヤモンド
Doflamingo's almost toast, so we'll save up. We'll save up.
能力は使いようだ。
俺が
Let's see what a jet pistol will do to him.
ジェットピストル
God damn it! Of course.
相手が強そうだからって逃げ出すわけ
Fuck off, game.
怖くなんてねえぞアームポイント
Fuck off, game.
国定ダイヤモンド
Let's try this again. This should actually take him down. Motherfucker! 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 I was good. Let's gonna have Chopper and Usopp attack just so we get some more bond charge before we have Sanji attack. I'm pretty sure Sanji's attack will finish him off. There's some key fragments for Nami. That's Sanji to 60, getting him 68 HP, putting him past 4,000. 8 TP, 54 attack, 48 defense, and 53 guts, putting him past 2,500. I think Nami's done though. Yeah, Nami's done though. She doesn't need those.
さすがに大岡七部会を2人同時に相手するのは答えますね。
またなんかいるのか邪魔するやつは俺が全部ぶっ飛ばす
And what's worse than 2 Warlords of the Sea? All 3 Vice Admirals.
麦わらの一味勢ぞろいとはね。無謀だね。全員ここで死ぬよ。貴様ら海賊は。
One thing I kind of do wish, at least for this fight, they should have used the models. They should have used the time skip models for the admirals. They should have used the time skip models for that.
待て待て待てちょっと待てってさすがに三大将勢ぞろいはねえだろうがほら見ろロビンでさえ言葉を失ってるじゃねえか
いいから構えろ来るぞ
またお前らかけど俺はもうお前らには負けねえ
And they are all, yeah. And you're having to deal with basically all 3 of them they're all at different rankings this time. So now you need to kind of change up your team. We'll swap out Sanchi for Frankie. We could stick Usopp Raymond here, and we'll swap out Chopper for Zoro.
やっと俺の出番か。
Usopp is way more gonna be way more for our thing. We'll pop an elephant tuna saute.
Ah, super だ、ウソップ。
あんたらも運が悪いね。アイスタイムカップ。
やった。
Now, luckily, we do have Gum Gum Dragon Fire Pistol Twister Star, which will deal heavy damage to all three because they're all Logias.
ゴムゴムの火炎星ピストラマジ
That's a good start. That is a good start.
悪は根絶やしにせんと。
俺がティアセカンドゴムゴムの
行けよルフィ。
レッドホー
God damn it! Fuck off, Gabe.
天の村雲。
Fucking hate that. It's so stupid.
ぶちのめしてやるよ
Frankie has a strength buff, so we'll give Aokichi an iron boxing. Damn, I cut his HP by half.
きっちり型をつけるとするが。
Let's see what Zoro can do to Akainu. Same thing. Nice.
まだまだじゃ。大噴火。やるな。
俺が
Let's try this again. Hey.
ゴムゴムの
Let's try this again. Because Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck off, game. Fuck off. Fuck off.
俺は諦めねえぞ合わせろ
Yeah, let's do another iron boxing, and then the next turn I'll probably give Kizaru if he's still around. Yep, and Kizaru's down. Akainu's down. I said thinking Kizaru. Let's give everyone a. We need to start using some of these, so use some 100 TP.
ああスープーだウソップみんないっぺんに行くぞ
Yeah, third time be the fucking charm.
行けよルフィ。
Like, for fuck's sake.
レッドホー
There we go. There we go. Fuck.
知りがいがありそうだ。
And do this again.
一刀流よい。しそんそん。
And there goes the Kainu. Christ.
まだ
That was
俺の方が
crying.
強い。それだけだ。
みんなの役に
That's Chopper to 59. Giving him 143 HP. 11 TP. 49 attack. 35 defense. And 31 guts, giving him setting past 3,000.
目指すは
59 for Zoro, giving him 210 HP, putting past 4,000. 9 TP, 55 attack, 46 defense, and 56 guts, putting past 2,500 for that.
私の成長は止まらないわ。
Shoot me. 59 for Nami, giving her 122 HP, 12 TP, 44 attack, 33 guts, defense, and 26 guts.
助かった。あの三大将相手に嘘みてえだ。
キューブのデータは完全じゃないとリムが言っていたわ。そのままの強さを再現できなかったのね。
勝ちは勝ちでしょ。さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
But hey, at least we didn't have to deal with any emperors this time. I say this time, but I don't mean that there is the last time. 2 hours earlier.
会いたかったぜ、神の息吹。海洋類と見まごう巨大な体にまがまがしい単眼。ガキの頃、俺のじいさんから聞いた通りの姿だな。好きなだけ暴れるがいい。俺はお前を止めやしないさ。ただ、お前の主人が誰かはっきりさせる必要はあるはずだ。俺のコテコテにはこんな技もある。アジェンテ、こいつでギュッと握るとな。俺のコテコテの能力は船だろうが兵器だろうが操縦桿さえあれば何でも操れる。これは賭けだ。俺の命と魂をかけた。もちろん負ける気はねえ。さあ、おとなしく俺に従いやがれ。どうだ、神の息吹。こんな巨大兵器を本当に操れるか、一か八かだった。だが俺はやり遂げた。俺は賭けに勝ったんだ。さあ、ここからだ。俺は世界を作り直す。この力を使ってな。答えてみやがれ、神の息吹。誰が主人だ。
2番艦から6番艦まで撃沈。続く7番艦9番艦からは応答がありません。
ほとんどの友軍が海の藻くずか。なんということだ。
すべてワフルドからの気象兵器による攻撃と思われます。
この威力がゆえのバスターコールか。
後方より援軍が到着します。いかがいたしますか。
陣形を広げろ。4隻で挟み撃ちだ。敵に的を絞らせるな。この任務はバスターコールである。巨大兵器の破壊が確認されるまで攻撃の手を緩めるな。
何隻でも来いよ。時間ならある。最後まで付き合うぜ。
アディ
お前か。
オ、これはどういうこと。嵐の結界を消して仲間を迎えるために神の息吹を止める必要があったのではないの。どうしてこんな。
そうだな、リム。お前には話しておくぜ。 こいつは大切なことだからな。リム、ありがとな。お前の役目はここまでだ。リムの能力は俺にとっちゃ危険なものだったのさ。俺の力もキューブにされて奪い取られたんじゃたまらねえからな。これで俺を邪魔するものはなくなった。
リムはお前が仲間を呼び寄せるのを助けようとしてたんだぞ。友達じゃねえのかお前。
リムが友達だとくだらねえことを言うなよ。まああいつは俺にとっちゃ都合のいい道具だったさ。
嘘だろ。どうしてルフィに雷が効くんだ。
神の息吹は雨、雷、吹雪、あらゆる気象を自在に操ることができる。お前が電気を受け付けない体だとしても鋭利な氷をまとった雷ならば防げねえだろう。おいおい、面倒をかけるなよ。逃げ出すなら見逃してやろうと思ってたんだぜ。本当さ。分かったか。俺のコテコテで掴んだものはこの通り俺の思うがままに操れる。だとこんな化け物じみた古代兵器すら従順なもんだ。
こんなでけえ兵器すら自在に操るか。厄介な能力だな。
お前の刀と同じだ。これも俺の力さ。
お前俺を助けてくれた時にそのコテコテの力は守るための力だって言ってたじゃねえか。
そいつは誤解だぜ、ウソップ。お前らを守るだなんて言ってねえ。俺のこの手が守るのは俺の夢だけだ。なん
て一撃だ。骨の髄までしびれちゃいました。
くそ動けね
思い出の旅はご苦労だったな。コテコテの身の能力でリムを操りお前たちの力を奪った。リムは衰弱しちまったが全て俺の想定通り進んだってわ
メモリーに行くたびにリムが弱っていった。あなたの能力の影響だったのね。
けだ。そうだな。コテコテの技はリムには負担だったよ。リムは何も気づいてねえだろうがな。先客があってな、お前たちは後にしてやる。追ってくるなら容赦はしねえぜ。
待てアディオ。
ルフィリムが息を吹き返した。
リムしっかりしろ。リム
アディオは悪くないの。私と同じ寂しかっただけ。仲間が欲しかっただけ。このままだとアディオはずっと一人。ルフィアディオを助けてあげて。
リムおいなんだよこれ。
キューブになってしまったわ。こ
これってどういうことなの？
考えられるのは一つだけね。リムもキューブによって作られた存在だったということよ。
嘘だろ。
ありえるのか、そんなこと。
そもそも作られた存在ってわかんねえことが多すぎるぞ。誰が、なぜ、どうやって。
キューブは自然のものではない。リムが言っていたことよ。ならば誰かリムを作り出した人がいる。
だがよ、この島にはリムの他にアディオしかいねえぜ。アディオに聞くしかねえな。待ってろよ、リム。絶対に元に戻してやる。みんな、アディオの後を追うぞ。アディオを追うぞ。アディオは南の浜辺の方に向かったわ。
I like staying quiet during the cutscenes just so people can just lay it out. You are capable of saving. You cannot yoist to travel. Have to reach the southern beach on foot. While we're on walking, I kind of want to admit something, and I will be talking about this because we are in the final. This is the final fight. We're finishing the main story for the game. I don't like the fact that Audio's grab power allows him to be able to control people. I kind of think that's kind of cheap. It doesn't really make. It also doesn't make sense. I also do feel the same way about Gil Tesoro being able to control people with gold on their body. I don't like that either, and that's why I don't really like film gold. It feels stupid. It feels cheap. It feels just ass pulling, and it just kind of sucks. It's just, I don't like it because it doesn't make sense. Because it's like, okay, yeah, because like, and I mean for both of these. In the case of Audio, what is he grabbing to be able to control people? And we also only see him use it twice. Well, once, and then he claims he was using it to control Lean. And it's like, it doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. Just like animals, it kind of makes sense because it's like animals are weak-willed compared to humans sometimes. But it's just, it's weird. It just still doesn't really make sense. You also are unable to grind. Doing the once you start doing the rematches against the bosses, you cannot grind until we're done, because there is post game stuff. There is post game stuff, and we are going to be doing post game. But as for Gil Tesoro, if he could do that with gold, then why couldn't then it's like, then can Crocodile do that with sand? Could Ace or Sabo do that with fire? It really doesn't make sense to be able to do that. You know, so it's like, that's why I don't really like. I think that's one of the more annoying things about Audio as a character in this game. Just being able to control things with his powers, and it's also why I don't really like film gold. Like I like Sabo fighting Lucci, and that's cool. But it's just Gil Tesoro is just a kind of a boring villain to me. He's cool looking, but it's just he just feels boring. You know? It's just But I think the whole audio grabbing things to control them is kind of the biggest weakness of the story for the game, because it doesn't make sense for his power. Being able to grab something to protect, being able to grab an attack to basically be able to protect something, that makes sense. But it's like being able to grab something to control someone. That really doesn't. Anyway, yeah. Hold on. Make you one sound because goddamn it. Really hate when he does that. Really fucking hate when he does that. Oh my god.